Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, PlumFiggy. This is Tammy. Alright, so we have another new junk journal to share with you. This is the Bohemian themed junk journal that I used all those digital kits on. And like all the craft with me videos, I'll have each of the digital kits linked down below if you're interested in any of them. So yeah, here's how it ended up. I kind of really love it. It's all kinds of unique and eclectic. I put a lot of different patterns and colors together, and if you ask me, it just works. So let me go ahead and open it up here. We've got some sari silk closing as the closure, and I'll show you how I close this out at the end there. But oh, looks like I need to do a little bit of scissoring here. But you've got 4 different sari silk patterns in the closure itself, and then on the cover what I did was I had 2 different backgrounds as the main covers, and then well, 3 I guess if you want to count the spine. And then I took a bunch of bits and pieces of fabric and just did kind of like a patchwork collage type treatment to it. I tried to make it look worn and used, and something that, you know, kind of got a patch here and a patch there, and then this is kind of what you're ended up with. So on the spine I've got this really awesome script fabric, and then I've got that kind of also in bits and pieces on the cover as well. And then as you can see, I went ahead and did a traveler's notebook style spine. And I did that because there are there's 5 signatures in here, and it's already a little bit bursting at the seams. It's a big girl. She's a big girl. So I wanted it to be a little bit more useful for you. And what I did was, and this is from my personal experience of doing my own junk journaling, I know it's a lot more fun and easy sometimes when you're able to just take out an entire sheet of paper, work on that paper, and then put it back in. So what I did was, I haven't, here, let me show you one. I ran out of the elastic, so I just used a piece of black string for this very first one, but I'll change that before I get it sent out. But what I'm trying to tell you is I did not bind each of these signatures, so for right now these are not bound. If that's something that you want me to do, please make a note when you purchase this to me, saying please either leave it unbound like it is now, or bind each signature. So basically each signature would be still unique to itself, so you could add and replace if you'd like. If you like to keep the cover as it is and just kind of put in and out different notebooks, you can definitely do that. But then also for the ease of junk journaling, if you'd like to add more and like sew and whatnot, I like being able to pull each page out one at a time if I want to. So long story short, that's what that's all about. All right, so let me kind of tell you, this fabric is kind of like a satin fabric. It's a kind of well, it's all upholstery fabric. And so it came in, this is the front side, and it came in this hot pink color, and then also this green color. But then when I turned the fabric over and looked at the reverse side, I mean, how cool is that? It's just gorgeousness, right? So I decided to go ahead and turn it over and use the reverse side on the cover a little bit here and there too. So yeah, I mean, super unique. This is definitely a one-of-a-kind journal. You're not going to find this anywhere else, and that is for sure. So all right, let me quit jabbering and get started flipping through. So here we have this type of page right here. This is a digital kit from VectoriaDesigns. I absolutely fell in love with this. Yeah, I'm going to be making more journals with, I've actually already made another journal with this material or this paper, and I'm having a real hard time deciding whether or not I can let it go. I'll show you a quick peek at it at the end here if you're interested. So, all right, so I got that one, and then I've backed each page with a different digital kit. And so then this one's a different digital kit, and got a little fabric tab there. And then I've also done a lot of collaging and whatnot. So this is actually from a magazine from 1888. This is one of the advertisements from the back of the magazine. So you'll see some old and new all sprinkled in together here. These two are both from different digital kits. This is again from VectoriaDesigns, these two here. And then this one's from an Asian themed digital kit that had some like Asian rugs kind of designs. And I thought that would go really well with this bohemian look because, you know, they're picking things up and collecting things along the way, right? So, all right. And then in addition to that, we've got just some random ephemera. This is part of an ephemera pack that I picked up that it's just cardstock. It came from a scrapbook paper pad at some point, and I don't recognize what it is, but it's got kind of like a cooking theme to it. And then behind that, this is the front of a vintage greeting card from like, it looks like the 40s or 50s. And then I just covered the sentiment with my own little thing there, and it just says my sweetheart on that. So that's tucked into this pocket here. And then, yeah, so like I said, even though I used this on this side, I used a different backing on each of these as well. So this is a coffee dyed digital kit, and then this is actual white paper that I tea dyed. So you've got a whole lot of different things going on in this journal, just lots of different colors and textures and patterns. So here again is from the Eastern digital kit. Got a fun little fabric tab here. And then on the next page, we've got from a different digital kit, some pockets, and it had some really cool tags and things. So on this one, I just did a little, tied it in a bow and wrapped it around. I'll do that back later. And then I just kind of did a little collage on the front. It says, remind me of the happiness, the gold that glittered, this heart of mine. And then again, another piece of that satin fabric with some tea-dyed parchment paper there. And it opens up to 3 different pages. And this is some actual vintage, probably antique. It's from a newspaper. So that's really cool. That's an authentic piece right there. And then we have a little pocket here with just a tag that I had in my stash, and then I made another little pocket here with yet another one of the digital kits, just in a spare piece of paper, so that you can journal on that. Oops, I think I had it like this to show the pretty side right there. So I will fasten that back up later. I'll make sure and put that back in there. All right, so let's keep going. So yeah, some of these turned out really great. So we've got a bit of digital kit from one person and another from another Etsy shop, and then this tab is from a different digital kit. So I really mixed and matched all these different kits together, and I think came out with a really cool looking journal here. So yeah, this is gorgeous, isn't it? I could not resist this purple lace dyed paper with the bohemian look here. And as you can see, there's all kinds of sewing and just all kinds of different ephemera has been added. Most, if not all, of the journaling cards are made by me. I mean, so this is just paper that I backed with some tea-dyed paper, and then I sewed around the outside edges. So just a really fun journal, I think. Every page is a new surprise. So here is a pocket that I wanted to make it a free flowing pocket, and on that pocket I made another little pocket, and then this is tucked inside is just another little tea-dyed piece of paper here, and then tucked into the pocket is a piece of scrapbook paper from Prima that I had just sitting in my stash. I'll put that on back in later. And then on the side I added another little fabric ruffle. On the other side I did a little collage. I don't remember if I made this a pocket or not. No, that's not a pocket there. Some of them are, some of them aren't. And then on this side, this is another vintage greeting card that I fussy cut out. This was the front of the card, and then I backed that with some craft paper and turned that into a tip out. Here we have a fabric flip, and again we've got kind of a collage of the digital kit, some tea-dyed paper, and then I had some vintage book page that I put some gesso over. So you'll see that throughout as well, and then edged with washi tape. Love that. That might be a little more yellow than it's supposed to be. I think my laser printer was running out of yellow at this point, so I don't know if it's supposed to really be that yellow or not, but there you go. So okay, this is a piece of thicker paper that I did a paint treatment to with some copper paint, and then I put this tissue, this Tim Holtz tissue over it, and then on the back side you can really see the paint treatment with the copper paint and like the navy color paint. At the top you've got a fabric tab, and of course we've got this lovely lady here who does a little flip out, and you got some more journaling space there. Another one of those gorgeous pages. Another one of these gorgeous pages from the digital kit. Some avocado dyed lace digital kit here. Another one from that Eastern kit. And then a cool little pocket with another handmade journaling card, and this one actually isn't backed. This was done on a file folder, so just turn that front into a collage there. Here we have from the Eastern digital kit. It's like a magic carpet, right? And then it's backed with another digital kit of coffee stained paper, and then that's just clipped in here with a paper clip. Gotta love all these little tabs and things, huh? Alright, here we got another tuck spot and another handmade tag. Says little things. So we've got some vintage wallpaper here. This is some leftover scrap from the digital kits, some from that vintage book that I put gesso on, and then a washi tape style sticker of a flower. And then on the back of that is another digital kit tag that you can, it's got some lines for writing on there. So really fun. It's the other side of that painted paper and with the collaged Tim Holtz tissue. So sweet. I love this so much. You guys, it's going to be hard for me to let go of this journal. Did a little fun collage here with some Tim Holtz flowers. Got some nice lines for writing there. This is, it's kind of got like a smooth feel. I don't know if you've seen that on when paper has been printed heavily with, you know, ink. It feels really nice. It feels soft. All right, so I made a big envelope here, did a little bit of a collage there with some more of the ephemera from one of the kits, and then this is some other ephemera that I just had. And then tucked into that pocket is another tag, and as you can see, I've used another part of that vintage greeting card and turned that into a tuck spot with another place for you to add some journaling if you'd like. And this would be a really neat place if you wanted to put like a picture, or if you wanted to use this as a glue book, you could use that for pictures that you've found. Really cool. So a little bit of washi there. And then I made this into a more usable page. This is just some tea-dyed music paper, and on the back side I just took a piece from another of the digital kits and pasted that down so you can have a little bit more writing space there. This fabric here I really loved. I had this little snippet of fabric, but the back side of it is just not really that pretty, so I ended up turning it into a pocket on this front and back side, and then tucked into the pocket I've got a Tim Holtz little I guess it's like a calling card piece of ephemera here. And then on the other side I made another collage journaling tag, used some packaging here, some more of that vintage wallpaper, and on the other side we've got just a collage of different papers, and then another one of those washi stickers and a sweet little robin. So that's what that is. Here's from a different kit. I think these two go along with each other. It's been long enough now, I don't remember exactly what all kits go with each other, but definitely go look at all of them in the description below. If you like any of these, I mean, I fell in love with all of them. I think they're amazing. I want to make more journals, honestly. I've got some already printed out and ready to go. I'm just waiting to get to them. Here is another one of those washi stickers. It really blends into the page. It's almost like it was part of the digital, but it's not. I just love this one too. It's got some like handwriting down here at the bottom. So really cool. Really, all the details are really fun. Got some really good journaling space here for you. And another pretty girl. It's got a little peacock in the background. And then I made a flip out with some of that sari silk, and again some more journaling space here. And here we have one of the envelopes that was part of the kit. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then I did back that with some of the coffee dyed paper kit, and then on the inside I've just got a couple of little cards tucked inside there so that you can do some more journaling. And then on this page I did a collage again from that 1888 magazine. And let me move it up closer so you can see it. Isn't that just awesome? And then below that is some paper from an antique scrapbook, actually, that I found at a thrift store. I think or maybe Habitat for Humanity. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's great for writing on. So, and then the back side of that is from another digital kit there. So put that back on. And all the paper clips that I used in this journal are copper colored, so I thought that was kind of interesting too. Just a little bit different, you know, not the norm. This is a fabric tab that I added a little tiny bit of lace to, and then this here is a metal embellishment by, I think, Tim Holtz, and it's glued on to that there. And then the back side, this is from, I think it's called Bohemian Poem, I'm not mistaken, and it's obviously in a different language. I don't read that language, but really pretty page there. And then here I just glued on another one of the Tim Holtz flower pieces of ephemera. Here we have another tab or tag. Some more of the Tim Holtz ephemera, and then this is from one of the kids. It says be creative. And that tucks into this little pocket here. Some more from that Bohemian poem. I love this tab. It's got a little bit of a pom-pom trim there. And then we have this lovely lady. And she's backed with a coffee dyed paper digital kit. And we have another little tab embellishment on the side here. This is some rosette trim that I had, and I put that with this fabric or paper tab, and then I did a little bit of a fun sewing machine technique there. Here we've got a little tuck spot, and then this is just the rest of that other piece of paper from the Prima scrapbook paper. I love this page, you guys. So pretty. And then I just added a little ruffle here with some sari silk. And then down in the bottom here, I did another little fabric collage with another piece of the ephemera from one of the digital kits again. This is a bit of Tim Holtz tissue. It's covering the sewing from the other side. And then I just did some ink over it to kind of distress it a little bit. Here we have another pocket. Tucked into that pocket is this little journaling bit of paper. And then inside the pocket we have another handmade tag. Says dance to the music. And then on the back side we've got some more vintage paper. It's got a nice little lace top so that you can easily pull it out of there. I don't know how well this closes, but it might be easier just to leave that open. All right, now we're getting to the last page. I feel like I accidentally printed over this page, and there was another page that I want to say, yeah, it is this page. So this design here, the damask design that you see here, actually is not part of this digital kit. I printed this page first, and then I accidentally printed over it. It turned out really cool, but I just wanted to put a disclaimer out there saying I didn't intend to change this. It would just happen that way, and it's the only page that it happened to, so I didn't feel like it was that big of a deal to put it in here. Because it's gorgeous, you know, I didn't want to waste it, but I just wanted to let you know that that's what happened there. So on the back side, we've got some more writing space, and okay, so I think, yep, that's on the other side. So we've got another little pocket here. It's just so pretty. And then on the inside of that, we've got another little handmade tag. This is part of one of the kits. And then this is some Tim Holtz little phrase stickers. And then I just did some more Tim Holtz. They're like metallic stickers. Got a little sari silk tab here. And then the back side is kind of distressed and worn looking. Sorry guys, this is kind of turning into a longer flip through. There's a lot to go through in this one, huh? Okay, so just about there. Another one of my favorite pages. It's just so soft and delicate and eclectic. I just love all the attention to detail. And then I added a little fabric tab here with some more decorative stitching. And we have another little sari silk tab at the top of this page. On the other side of that is another pocket here. This is just some more ephemera that I picked up, and then I just inked around the edges. And then this is from the cover of the 1888 magazine that was falling apart, so I just took a piece of it. You can see here it says copyright 1888 there, and then this little piece was just about to be lost, so I just pasted it on there. But yeah, really cool, huh? And then I just paired the really colorful tab with this one, and then here's what the back side looks like. Do this one at a time and be easier. All right, another one of those pages from VectoriaDesigns. I absolutely love this one too. It's just coffee dyed lace. Isn't it gorgeous? And it all just works so well together from all these different, such amazing, talented designers on Etsy. I mean, oh, amazing. All right, another little pocket here made from the wallpaper, and then I took another one of those washi stickers and added that to the top there, and it's just sewn on. And then here's another one of the tags from the digital kit, and that's backed with one of those vintage book pages that I added gesso to, so you can actually write on that. And it looks really cool. I do that all the time. We got another little tab here. And getting to the end. All right, so here we have another pocket on the bottom, and this is some upholstery fabric. And then I took, again, from one of the digital kits, one of their word tags. And then this is another metal embellishment by Tim Holtz, and that's just been glued down there since we've got this up here. Another little fabric collage here at the bottom with some of the sari silk, and then this jute hemp, I don't know what it is, trim. And here I made a journaling card using, again, some of that antique scrapbooking paper, and then 2 more of the magic carpets from the Eastern kit. And oh, I almost forgot about this page. Okay, so again, just added some more of the kit page to give you some more journaling space, and then another one of those really pretty washi stickers here. And then I took some of the cards from the VectoriaDesigns. I think these were supposed to be pockets, some of them, but I just turned them into journaling cards instead. And it flips open. I have to move this over. It flips open 3 times. So here we've got some collaging here. This is from the magazine from 1888. So just a little bit of paper from one of the kits. We've got some craft paper that I've put gesso over, and then this is some tea-dyed parchment paper, and then here's another one of those washi stickers. Sari silk in each of the binding it all together from VectoriaDesigns, both of these. And then on the back sides, again from VectoriaDesigns, this is some antique scrapbook paper, and then again another little collage with one of the washi stickers. This actually is sewing project paper from one of my antique, it's from like 1930s, 1940s advanced sewing pattern. So it's like tissue paper, but it's really old, and it just is the perfect color for, and there's no like markings or anything on it, which I've never seen sewing pattern paper like that before, but that's what the way this is. So I've just been using it as like tissue paper, and then again some more of that craft paper. And I never put it back the same way. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And you can put it back however it works best for you. So again, another one of the journaling pages, and there we have the end. And again, this one, this pattern right here, it's not supposed to be on this. It's just I accidentally printed over it twice. Oh, and I can't forget the pocket on the back. This is some antique I want to say it's from a pillowcase. So I just turned it into a pocket. It had this really pretty edge that I just turned over, and then I'd sewn it shut, and then I added a decorative stitch to it. So there you can see it a little bit better. Isn't that pretty? So just kind of made it a little bit more sturdy for you. And then tucked in here is one of the envelopes from one of the kits. I'm not going to take it apart, but it's just a bunch of different extra ephemera pieces and things that I didn't use in the journal, so that you can put them wherever you want to put them in your journal. So here we go. That's the Bohemian Traveler's Notebook style. Let's see, how did I do this? Junk journal. Okay, so as you can see, we've got one side that's a little bit shorter, so keep that one the way it is, and then this side is basically twice that length, and that side is gonna wrap around the back, and then you'll join it back together here at the front where you can tie your bow. And it's pretty simple. Once you get used to it, it's not too bad. So, and there you go. Got yourself a nice pretty little package there. All right, I'll have a link to the in the description. I'll have a link to the my Etsy shop where you can purchase this. Get your words out, Tammy. Oh, and I almost forgot. I was going to show you my other one that I made. So very simple. I had to figure out how to do the cover for this one, and I already had the pages for this one kind of started, so I went ahead and made this one. But let me show you kind of what happened. It was a very, very happy accident. I think you'll agree with me. The cover for the, and I haven't decided if I'm going to let this one go to a new home or not, or if I'm going to keep it for myself and use it as a writing journal. But I just absolutely love it. The cover material is, I didn't realize this until I was putting this journal together, but I guess by Ellen DeGeneres, and it's kind of a messy script, but here you can see it says happiness, and then there's, it says kindness, and then there's one that says love, but I think I covered it up. Yeah, it was right there, but I had to cover it up from putting the spine fabric on. But again, I did the same thing with the elastics. As you can see down here, I kept the frayed edge from the muslin that I used to line the inside. But do you see something different? So this printed out purple. I did not intend for that to happen, but as you can see, here's a scrap piece of paper. You can see there's like yellow lines through it. That's because my ink in my printer was going out, and I didn't realize it until it was already completely printed, but all of the yellow is basically gone from the color of this. Trust me, I did not digitally change this in any way, shape, or form. It just is my printer. I mean, all the yellow ink is going there instead of everywhere else. But what happened as a result is just gorgeous. So I guess if you want to stick around, I'll do a really quick flip through of this. But I used the same technique that I used on the back pocket. I did 2 pockets on this one in the front and one in the back. There's a lot of fun tags here. Again, so I just used a lot of the digital. This is some of that sewing pattern tissue paper. Did a little word collage here, and then backed that with some antique paper. But yeah, it's I think it's just really special looking. So pretty much just kept this one to purples, pinks, and grays and blacks. With a little bit of natural thrown in here and there. But yeah, like even this paper is not the right color. If you remember, it was originally supposed to be more yellow brown. All the yellow is gone. And I guess that's what it looks like. So made a little flip. And then I used a lot of Tim Holtz people in here. So since they were black and white, I just tried to use a lot of black and white ephemera. Even the washi tape that I use is a lot of black and white, a little bit of tans and nude because I put some of the tea dyed paper in here. But isn't this awesome? Like, it's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's my favorite color. That's why it's gonna be hard for me to let this one go. I really had a fun time with putting this together. Yeah, this is another one it's not supposed to be this color. It came out that way because of my printer. So this is correct. This is the way this is supposed to look. It's the avocado dyed lace paper digital kit, and then the purple, the ones that are purple that look like this, that is correct too. But yeah, this is not the right color, but I love it. I absolutely love it. We got a little girl here. Just did a little collage, and then this is just a painting technique I'd done on a different piece of paper, some scrapbook paper. But yeah, again, it just turned out pink and purple. So I made a pink and purple journal. Oops, upside down. Fun little collaged envelope there. I'll probably hold on to this one for a while. I don't know if I'll start writing in it yet, but it's got a lot of fun pockets and just all kinds of fun things. Need to add a tab to the top. It says cherish every day. And even like all the, it's just amazing. It's so cool. Even all the tabs and fabric that I use, it's grays, whites, some tan, laces and things like that. So a little collage there. This is a different digital kit, and it is also listed down below. Not much of it I didn't use too much of it in this other journal, but there is a little bit in there from that, so wanted to make sure and include it for sure. Fun little journaling tag here. This one's full of envelopes, it feels like. Here we've got another little tag, some bits and pieces on the back, and then this is, I got this from AliExpress. They all say affection is desirable. It's weird, but the picture, the flower is just really pretty, so. More little Tim Holtz girls, and then the back side says dolls. I thought that was kind of perfect. This is a fun little tag that I made with another one of those metal pieces. It's just glued onto here. I glued it onto some fabric first, and then that's glued onto, actually I glued the fabric to the tag, and then I glued this to the fabric, but held together with some more fabric. And it's just a cute little different way to do a tag. This one's definitely a bumpy journal, so I'm just gonna use it probably for writing if I keep it. There's a lot of lace, vintage lace throughout. Yeah, I just love how this turned out. It's just super unique, super different. You're never gonna find one like this because I can't recreate this. I can't make this happen again, you know, like the way this printed out is just something unique. So I guess we're turning this into two different flip throughs. I did not intend for that, but oh well. If you're still with me, thank you. This one's just for writing a little something on. It's a little tuck spot there. Yeah, see again, you can see through some of these, that yellow line. It doesn't bother me at all, but that's another reason why I'm not sure I want to sell this, because it's not, I don't know. If it doesn't bother you, that's fine. I kind of want to keep it for myself. Selfishly. Excuse me. Just because all the papers are gorgeous. They're just all so pretty. Another Tim Holtz ephemera. Using up all the bits and pieces of that paper that I can to back things with. Another little pocket there with 2 little tags. I had this little piece from left over from the cover, so I made sure and added that to the journal. Another little pocket with a sweet little baby girl, or boy, maybe. It's a little boy. Never really know from those pictures back in the day, huh? This little tuck spot there. Oh, I love this page. Used up a lot of my black ink though. I just glued this to the back, and then on the inside you've got this sweet little card here, and some more collaging on the back side. Gorgeous piece of antique lace here, see-through. And then tucked into that is another one of the journaling cards. This is some, I don't know what the machine is called. Here's what it looks like. For the little needles to go on. I have 2 different kinds. I have that kind, and then I have this kind. This one has something in the middle that when you add an alcohol-based glue to it, this turns black. I learned that the hard way. Tucked in here, we've got a little tag. This is a washi sticker from AliExpress. They're tickets. Here's another piece of vintage lace. I just glued that on. I didn't want to sew it and ruin the design. It's another journaling tag. It says Everyday Words, the Derby Gazette, and then you can write on the back side. So yeah, definitely a unique one. Oh, here you can see what it looks like. So see how it turns black. And then a washi sticker, Tim Holtz person, and then the back side is a treatment that I did with paint. This is a tuck spot here. I just didn't put anything into it. Another little pocket, or a tag. I made a pocket and then kind of cut this one down. Can add something to the back of that if I want. And then the back page, we've got this lovely lady with that on the back. And then in this pocket, of course I have another one. There's a little boy playing his bugle. And then the back side there. So, all right guys, this has been a long video. If you're still with me, thanks for hanging in there. If I decide to make this available, I'll do another flip through of it, a real one this time, and let you all know. But don't get your hopes up. I kind of love this one. It might just be mine, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed the flip through regardless. And like I said, the one that really is for sale, I will have a link in the description below, and I will see you all very soon. More fun videos to come, guys. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.